Hey guys, this is the first video. This is what, Saturday, right? Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday before Easter. We did not go to PA and have our Easter dinner with our family. We decided to stay because it's supposed to rain on Monday. So, if you can tell, we started putting our plywood up for our roof. I got it all the way down, very first row, all the way down. I got one last one to put up down there. But I have to move the rafter a little bit because it was off a bit. I don't know how the hell I got it off. It's off by like an inch, like one board. So I just had to move it over a bit. I do have to move the whole rafter. I thought maybe I could just like push on it and get it over, but even if I did that, the top wouldn't be right. So I got that one down there to do. I have to cut one piece of plywood because it's not exactly 8 foot all the way to the end because I'm just letting a 6-inch overhang. So the board, I want a full piece of plywood from all the way at where the 6-inch overhang is. I want a full piece to come all the way over as far as possible. So I'm gonna have to cut a piece of plywood so it's dead center on one of the rafters. And I'm just gonna measure from the last one I put up over to the next rafter and cut a piece for in there, and then from that small piece I will put a full piece up. Sounds complicated, but it's not. I wish I would have just went right to the edge of the walls and just said the hell with an overhang. But there's a 6-inch overhang out here and there's a 6-inch overhang over there. I was gonna put a foot, but this actually looks better. It's like right at the top of the wall. So all I have to do is put it. I'm just gonna put plywood for soffit all the way down through, and then I'm just gonna get little round vents that I can put in every one of them so it can breathe. Same way with up there. Yeah, because if you don't do that, you'll have condensation and you'll have it'll get really hot. I'm gonna put wafer board, or not wafer board, but I don't know what the heck it's really actually called, but you can get like a baffle. You can get baffles that you can put all the way up through here, so the whole thing can get air all the way up through, so it can breathe. It eliminates all that vapor or the condensation. But that'll look nice out here, and I might be able to even do something with the door over here since it's only 6 foot tall. I know I'm gonna hit my head half the time going out the damn door, but we definitely want to put a porch out here, so that's gonna be a doorway. And we also have the regular door over there. But I am gonna finish up that piece down there, and then I'm gonna call it quits for the night. It is warm, and then we are gonna knock out the rest of this tomorrow. And hopefully tomorrow night when the sun starts going down a little bit more, I can put that tar paper up and get some rolled roofing put up. I'll probably end up taking, I don't know if I'm going to end up taking the rolled roofing off later after we get our metal. I don't think I'm going to get metal until next year, at least. But if I do that, I can just run 2x4s all the way down the roof and just put our metal on top of that. So that is it for the day. I got another video I'm gonna post after this one that's showing you guys how I'm putting the plywood up through. We got it all moved. We got every piece that we needed for the roof right there, and we actually have 4 extra. So I think I'm going to take 2 of those extras and make an outdoor shower for us. But we really need a different shower. We can't just keep, every time we take a shower, well, I mean, every time we take a shower, it comes out, it's gray waters, it runs out there. We haven't had a problem. It's soaking up pretty good, so that there's no wet spots. But the toilet, we want to do without the toilet because it's a pop-up and it kind of stinks in there. I'm using the toilet all the time. It's not the toilet itself, it's just using the toilet because that one there stinks. I'll blame it on her. Everything's her fault. Her fault. Right there. Woo. And that one. That one there and this one here, all they want to do is play in the pool all day. I wish I could play in the pool all day. I'm hot. I might go put my butt in that pool. That's about the only thing that'll stay in it and get wet, unless I lay down on my back. Alright, the other thing we got done today is, we can't see it, but I might get a video later. I think did you take any video of us putting that up there?
Yeah, I tried, but our video recorder was going wacky.
So you didn't get on nothing then?
I didn't look.
So anyway, up behind there, up in the woods, I don't even know, I might be able to get up there tall enough. Right there above the corner of the trailer, I think that's where it is. We got 2 totes up in there. It's up there pretty high. I might end up having to take them up high, take them up in the woods farther. But we got those up there. We got one of them filled up. We have 3 totes. We got 2 up there, and we got 1 down here to fill up when we need it. And then I went and bought a pump. We pumped all that water up there. I think my pump... Skylar, can you grab me that box there quick? Or just turn it around. So that is the pump right there that I got. It is a, what is that, 390? I think it says 390 gallons an hour. So it pumped that whole thing, I think, before an hour was even up. Whoop. Let's focus back out here. But yeah, that's the pump, and it's a 120. Runs off of our generator, no problem. I'll probably end up using that for our shower for now. Somehow figure out how I can put it in with the water that comes. I don't know. We'll have to see. We might have enough pressure coming down off the hill for at least, I mean, it's not going to be high pressure residential housing water, you know. It's going to squirt out like crazy, but at least it'll come out in good enough that we can take a shower. I'm gonna take the hose tonight and get a washing. I got sawdust everywhere. So that will be it. I'm gonna post this other video, and I think she just sent one of us putting the totes up there up in the woods. I'm so freaking hot I can't talk. Up there in the woods. We also got a video, I think, of a little cave that's on our property. Oh, it's not really on our property. I guess it's right on the edge of our property. I've got to get the Onyx app out and see if where our property line is. But it's pretty neat. It's like one big boulder up against another boulder, but it's like probably about 2 feet wide. It's like a big crevice in the ground, and then there's a tree that's growing on top of one of the rocks right at the top of the crevice, and you can see down in the 2 rocks. It goes back in underneath the tree, and it's only like a little crack. It's probably only like 6 inches wide, but you can tell it's got to go down in there to something. And I'm not saying a cave, but it's got to be a good little tunnel or something there. Nothing that a person can get into, but the water's going somewhere. It's a hole, and there ain't no water in it, so it's going somewhere. We do know there's caves in this area. We know there's caves. I've heard of reports, people telling us that there's caves right underneath us, and I know for a fact down the road there's a spring that comes out of a rock, and it's really cool looking, because it's like the rock has a curve in the rock. You can see like the water must have been coming out of there for probably hundreds of years, and it just shaped the rock into like a half a U shape, maybe like a half a C shape, maybe. That's about what it is, about half a C shape. And then there's a spring that comes out underneath. Well, whatever water shaped that rock is coming out underneath a different rock, and it's constantly coming out. There's a spring there coming out. So I don't think it's I don't know if it would be a cave kind of system tunnel. I think it might just be a pretty strong spring. When it rains, the water goes down in the ground and it comes out of there even faster. And that's probably what's been shaping that stone, but it's pretty cool. And that water is nice and cool. So if we want spring water, I might go down there and try to make something that the water can come up out of the ground in from the like a pipe, so we can get actual spring water. That, and I'm going to try and dig a hole up here and see if we can get down to water. I know the guy on the next property over, he said he dug down 16 feet and hit water, and he wanted to go down a little bit farther than that so he could put some stone down at the bottom and collect more water. If you guys water at 16 feet and it's coming in pretty good, you want to go down at least another 5 or 6 feet, so you have a big pool of water down there that you can draw from. It all depends on how fast the water's coming in. If it's trickling in and you put a pump down there, you're going to pump it dry. So it's got to come in pretty good. But I think I'm going to be done after this. I want to try and get this last one put up. So I'll post the other videos. Please like and subscribe. We need more subscribers, please, if you're watching this. I've been doing stuff all day and haven't had any horse flies around me. And as soon as I sit down, they're all over me. Even if you don't want to watch our videos, please just subscribe. We need more subscribers so we can go live. We can go live during doing stuff. I'll have her video. And it's kind of hard. We can't really do a lot of editing right now because she's got a laptop, but it's only like a tablet laptop. So I don't know how much we can really do on there to edit stuff. But if anybody watches this video and you do know of a good free editing program, let us know. Or a cheap one anyway. Ooh. Instead of hitting that button down there to flip the screen around, you can just go like this, and that's pretty cool. Learned something new today. Alright, well, that's it for tonight.